So, day two, or session two of today. Uh, we are continuing. Gotta load the game. I played a little bit on my other one. Here, and we're gonna play for another couple hours. Try and get some more progress done. Okay. Uh, we need to do something about copper. That's right. Um. Hmm. All right. Let's actually, I'm gonna set something up real quick, and then this is temporary, which is why it's not going on a, uh, why it's not going on, foundations. That's the word. Oh yeah, and so earlier today we set these up, which is the, modular frames. We colored everything. Or, well, we colored all the basic iron parts. So those are plates. The light blue are rods, and the dark blue, like, so those ones are still rods, but the dark blue, which you can't really see, you see it a little bit right there, right above the reticle. Um, those are screws because they come in a darker blue thing. So I haven't really done anything else with them. With them. So we're gonna make a couple of foundries. I may actually just do the one foundry for now. We actually don't need that. But we do need this here. So I'm gonna clear this off, put another miner here, and this is gonna be a miner just for uh, steel production. Even though I don't think I have enough iron plates. Or reinforce. Oh, look at that, we do. Nice. We'll go ahead and do that. And that gives us very little here, so we're gonna go get as much coal as we can. Don't they have more reinforced iron plates? I don't think so. So we're gonna go get more coal because I do want to get steel beam production going. So the recipe and the formula for that is 1 iron ore and 1 coal makes 1 steel ingot, I think. I think that's what it is. And then 4 steel ingots make 1 steel beam. And then later on, like one of the next ones is then 4 steel beams and some concrete make encased industrial beam is something that we need later. It feels like I'm walking forever. Yeah, we reached the top of it. I wonder what the altitude difference is. I don't really want to count the amount of foundations that we had to use as the decline. But this is still way easier than climbing, like way over there, climbing up there, getting attacked by monsters. Or by the beasties. Alright, so we're gonna change strategies a bit. We are going to make Mark 1 miner over on this other coal node here. Okay, sweet. Go. And then of course I'm also going to do this right now. So while the miner is going and filling that, I can actually start making a stockpile here. And I really do want to fill all of this up with coal, because that gives me enough resources, I think, to finish the expanded power infrastructure, and then really get started on, or have the capability to get started on the power towers. There we go. Oh, cool. And we have another slot for it, too. That, so all of our coal is together. So this miner is doing 120 per minute. And I'm not sure how much we're doing per minute, but it's definitely less than that. So we didn't really harvest 300 yet because we did take some from there. Yeah. So this is definitely going to take a little bit of time. It's going to be a lot quicker when we can just zip line across. It's still going to take a little bit of time, but it's going to be significantly faster for us. So after we're done here with this, we're going to expand the copper. We're going to, yeah, expand copper. And we do have a recipe in the foundry that's like 10 copper and 5 iron ore, which will split off that miner that we put to the steel. I will put a splitter there to bring it over, bring it up to where the copper is. And then I want to make sure we have all of everything that we currently have pretty much as efficient as possible. That we can right now before we get too far behind. And that's the problem in my other build that I'm doing. And I said this earlier today, but the problem is that I built things all willy-nilly just to get these progress pieces done, and I have to go back and like redo like steel production, redo modular frame production, and all of it. So it's really tedious, so might as well set it up the first time, or pretty close to set up right the first time. Let's see where we're at here. Oh, nice. Almost there. I need to make sure I grab one of these other berries too, these tail berries, so we can analyze it in the MAM. And there was one in the foundation. Right here. There we go. I'm just happy this is a pure node. Because pure nodes, as you harvest it by hand, it's three units. And if a normal node is 2. And then an impure node is 1. So we'll wait just a little bit longer, turn on flashlight so we can see. So close. Want to make, and after this should just be max stacks the entire time. So let's also look at power. I think we're good for a while. Oh yeah, for sure. Yay! Now we can go back. Look at that view. This is not a Xeno Zapper or a Xeno Saber, nor is it a lightsaber. It is a bug zapper. Because it's a light surrounded by metal pieces. Look how clean that looks. The dark green for the the solid biofuel. That looks so nice. The dark blue over there for the screws. Those are the containers. I have 6 containers. I have a lot of containers over there for the screws. Most of them are being used though, so we're not really storing very much. I think we are storing them. We're just not storing a lot of them. Yeah. So let's... Ooh, let's fill off that. Here. There we go. Constructor, which is for... Nope, wrong one. I mean, I can still get the plates from here. But it would have been better if I went up top to get them. So that's that. You make sure. I think we'll go 3 foundries. Let's check the rest. Foundries 100 per minute. So 5. Oh, we only need 1. Because that produces like 30. So yeah, and we have 2, so we can make it get up to 60. flipping, which it's not. Bring this up. Do that so these can cast it, because we no longer require services of these smelters. Alright, so it is only 30. We'll increase that to 60. We will put these here. Alright. So we put that there, and then the input over on this side, which is good, which is what we need. But it also looks really nice because it's a nice 90-degree turn. So once this gets rocking and rolling, yeah, we will have 100 copper ingots per minute. Which requires a Mark II belt. Expand that a little bit there. And I need to have 4 iron plates. Because these are going to get combined in one. Hopefully I can put a merger here and be just fine. got that. Now we need put here. Booyah. And I do want to try to line up all of these as best as I can. With each other so that they're not doing anything all willy-nilly. What's really funny is I'm gonna hold on to all the wire that I just took from here. Alright, so these are 15, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. This is 80, so we're storing up 20 copper ingots per turn, or we're making, not per turn, but per minute, which is good. And we're cutting down this tree. Then we're going to put all of the tree biomass stuff in these things over here. So it keeps making us solid biofuel. Wood on that side. Grass on that side. And let's see if we have a total of 100 of these guys yet. We do. Nice. And I don't think we have 100 steel beams yet. We do. I'm surprised. Now, expanded infrastructure. Woohoo! Here. I don't know why she didn't come up and say stuff. Maybe because we do have basically batteries now, so we're gonna hook those up, which is what the platform is. And then these guys are pretty cool, but we also need to, before I keep exiting out, figure out what we're gonna do next. Hypertubes, we can't do that until we have advanced steel production to make encased industrial beams, heavy modular frames, automatic wiring. Like, this is the once we have this, I think, yeah, once you get advanced steel production done, then we can actually build out the rest of these. We could start doing this now, but we gotta figure out how to do the steel production, make it easier. Thinking we may need to do vehicle to get the tractors so that we'll do this so that we'll put the truck station up there on that, yeah, we'll put it up on that platform. We'll put the batteries over here. We'll expand it behind the biomass generators. And then we'll figure out how we need to expand that, and then we'll have the one truck station over here, and one truck station way over there to pick up the coal to bring it back here. And then we may actually put the steel factory where those trees are. That sounds like a fantastic idea. Or over here. I think over there would be better. Yeah, over there will be better, but we also have to make sure that we keep the biofuel machine going so that we never run out of biofuel, solid biofuel, when we're messing with the truck. So we're gonna get rid of this guy. And then we're going to get this out over here. There, that way. Power. We need stators, which we don't have yet. Power tower. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so power tower, we definitely need a 2x2. And then for the truck to easily go past it, so we need to make this a 3 foundation wide thing. So what was it, like 150 or something? So we'll just plan for 300 because this is Sparta. Oh yeah, we have more than enough concrete for that. Need some regular iron plates here. And we do have enough to go ahead and do the vehicular transport. So we'll go ahead and do that before we start revamping the bridge. Oh, look, I only had 26 wire. Alright, cable. We'll see where the cable is up here. And I may end up switching it to bringing the containers down below. So we can put it on like an easier truck route or something. Nice. Booyah! Got that off before the save.
Milestone reached. Long-range transportation, as well as the construction of outposts, is now encouraged. Vehicle stations have built-in functionality to refuel and restock or collect parts.
Oh, and here we can actually count. Alright, so this is 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. Oh, that was 9. So this is 80. 90. Wow, this is really 100 meters up in the air? Dang. From that other platform? So 97. 87. 97. So it's like 115 meters up from the hub's level, roughly. Because the hub is lower than where we started counting. I wonder if the truck can run on coal instead of biofuel, or solid biofuel, because that would be so much more convenient. I think it can. Please don't quote me on that. We won't know until we give it a try. Go transport. We need 2 of those. And 1 of those. So can I do, how many power towers can I do? Yeah, I can do several. So we'll do we'll do the ladder on the inside. No we won't, because that's gonna mess us up. Because we need this, or the sides, to be out, otherwise we're gonna run into the same problem as the power poles. So we're gonna keep this orientation. So that's basically at 1, right? So there's a power pole there. But then these go so much further. Like 4 power poles worth. Look at that. So there's one by the down by the bay. I couldn't resist. I'm not sorry. There's one power pole down by the power, and then so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this extends the equivalent of 4 power poles. So I know this can go further, like further down here, but I'd rather have like a nice clean position here at the top of a ramp, and then we're gonna do the same thing at the bottom of the ramp. Whenever we get there so far away. Alright, and this is the last one we can build, which ends right where I want it to. Right up here. We'll connect that. And then, so it's connected on this side, so we need to connect it on the other side before we can take these out. And before we even consider doing that, and I'm probably going to take damage, yep. We need to get the things we need for the truck. This is not painted. Nope, not that color, this color. Nope, not that color either. This one. Dang it. There we go. No! Missed it by that much. Of course I don't have that right now. Get those, and then we need these guys. I should get a parachute, is what I should strive to do right now. So whenever we get the Mark II miners, which I may actually wait until we can afford the Mark II miner before I start, or before we create the steel infrastructure. And I say that because, like, it's gonna take, right now, it takes a whole miner, pure node, especially since we're splitting them off here, which really isn't much, but it's enough to hamper production. So I could really probably do another foundry here for iron, but this still takes 60 per minute, and those only produce 45 per minute. So it's kind of offset, or it's like not offset enough for me to really do that. Oh, we didn't do the MAM research. My mistake. So here, nutrients. That's what it is. Here we go. Perfect. I really want to get this. So we're gonna make another detour. We have enough for the tractor and the trucks, but we're gonna go get some Caterium. After I make a parachute, because I believe I need that. Yeah, definitely not going to any of those over there. Those are the Northern Forest ones. We're going to that one, which is about halfway between here and the bowl. We're going to come over here and go mycella, fabric. So we need biomass and lots of it. We're going to take all the mycella from here. We're going to turn mycella, and the only reason we're doing that here is because it's really easy to find here. Mycella, it's all in those pink fungi things. Those, the coral looking things. Mycella. We're gonna do fabric. Good, and then off of fabric, we got parachute. And then we can also do synthetic polyester fabric, which is gonna be later once we get unlock oil. But we're gonna do this now because that's gonna help us survive large falls. And I think I need to do 20. Go here. 10 for this, and I think 10 to actually make the parachute. $20 for the parachute. There we go. And we put the parachute on the back, and then when we jump off the really tall stuff, we can pull it. Then we can guide it around, hover around. It's a really slow fall, so we don't take any damage. And instead of it being a perishable item, it is now a continuous item that we can use. And then we're going to take the rest of this biomass we got from the mycella, put it here to make some more biomass fuel. And I just realized I missed this coloring. There we go. Booyah. That's what I'm talking about. Accidentally successful. Transportation, tractor station. I don't know if that's enough room for it to turn around. So we're going to actually expand this out. So we can do something like that. I don't know where. Oh, this is definitely the back here. It's where you hop in. Oh, we can't do coal. Oh, we can. That is a game changer. Nice. Okay, so here. But we're gonna hold off on that. And we're gonna come way over here. And for Caterium again. Should be right there. So you can't really, I mean, you can slide uphill or up ramps, but you can only slide up 1 and 2 meter ramps. You slow down significantly on 3s or on 4s. There's a Caterium and some jerks and a power slug. Nice. Okay, so let's go big. We just climb up here. Go. Hiya! And then release the parachute. So there's a spitter, a couple of those guys. Let's go kill this dude first. So if you want to let go of the parachute earlier, you hit space. You hit C, and then you can hit spacebar again. He's already dead. Look at him. Super easy, as opposed to what, 4 or 5 hits from the Xeno Zapper. So we'll do this here. Cool, got all of those. Let me get a quick shot. Get 2 of these going right now. Wow, I hit the wrong button. Wonder I couldn't find what I was looking for. And I do want to harvest quite a bit more of this too, more than I normally would, and we're gonna come back to automate it later after we get the steel production stuff going, because the smart splitters are an amazing piece of equipment. But I think we need to wait until we get to the manufacturers to even think about getting those up and running. And for this, we are just going to go ahead and getting the raw ore for it, because we can't turn them into ingots yet. I want to know if I can parachute from the top of, like, the top of the ramp on top of that one all the way over to base, or like past it, like see how far I can go. And then if I can land on top of the other power tower at the base of the ramp on the same platform, then that'd be interesting. And we are picking this up pretty quick because this is a pure node, and I actually have 2 portable miners with me as well carrying the load. So I just picked up 100 from both of them, and I started with 0 in this stack. So we'll see if, and they'll probably stop their mining production before I get all of the ore. And to be more fair, it'd be the one on the right, because that's the last one I picked up, and then went right back to mining. Which seems like it's gonna be close. Ooh, I win. Let's see, how much are they at? Oh, they're about 3/4 of the way full. So this is actually I just thought about it. This is a pretty good prime example of the difference in time for hand binding things, or like doing things by hand and letting machines do it. Like, you can get to the material or the required production before the machines that do it. But when you have 2 machines doing the same thing, their overall production is more than you can do by yourself. Which is, you know, kind of a really cool thing. So I'll finish this stack, get a few here. No, I'll just finish this stack and then I'll pick up one miner and see where we're at. Oh, I don't have any space in the inventory. Let's go ahead and trash that and something else that I don't really. We actually do a couple of things. Do this. If that works. Nope, that's stuck there now. That's cool. Alright, so now to base. Geronimo! Honestly, I don't think we'd fall at the same rate as the... I think we'd fall faster than that ramp. What was that? Like an updraft or something? Or like pulling on the strings to break, you know how parachute people who parachute do that? So they have a nice soft landing. I really want to do something about these supports over here. Then once we have steel production up and running with pipes and steel beams being created, then we can start doing the more complex parts. Yay! Yay, and then we need 50 ingots. Oh, and we have no space in the inventory. Okay. So let's go ahead and just trash these guys. This guy. Or I could have just done this and stored that. Is there anything else that I want to store here? Not particularly. Oh, sorry guys, I was, I was completely zoning out, like thinking about something completely not related to the game. And I was like, I wonder what's going on. Like, you know, it's getting into that rhythmic thing, and then you're just like, your mind wanders a little bit because you're like, I can spend some time thinking about something else. So interesting thing about Caterium. So Caterium, it's three ore for one ingot, and then one ingot gives you 5 quick wire. So it's a not as efficient as copper ingots into copper wire, but if you're trying to save up inventory space, which when you get into the logistics of using cars and stuff to transport stuff, or trains or drones to transport things, it comes in handy. So I would, if I was trying to get Caterium over to somewhere, I keep it in Caterium ingots, and then at the site I would turn it into quick wire, because of the values. Even though, well, actually, if they stay at the same value, like max ingots you can have is 100, but max quick wire in a stack is 500. But if the quick wire had a stack max of 100 or 200 even, or 300, I know, or 400, it'd be way more efficient, or it'd be easier to and more efficient to do the Caterium ingots. But it's really good for this particular recipe that it's 1 ingot, or 100, a stack of 100 ingots gives you a stack of 500 quick wire. I was like, what am I doing now? We got all that, but we're going here to get this. Is awesome. Then we have to come over here because it's equipment. Figure out what we need here. A Xeno Zapper. Boom. Done. And then we're actually going to come over here. Get this. Take those. And then we're going to put all the Caterium in there because why not? I wish you could tag that from so far away. When you already have it selected, we can go pretty far. Like, look at that. That's probably. Oh, no, 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 no! That was, if we're gonna do that, we need to, this, make sure that it is zoop. That way. And then chainsaw, man. And then power tower, platform. And we're gonna put the ladder on this side. Then we're gonna do this instead of the chainsaw. Click here. There we go. And then we're gonna go to the zip line. Cowabunga. So this is the normal speed, which, you know, this is faster than us running. And then we hold shift and we go just a little bit faster. And I really wish they put like a kilometer reading on here. So we may have to adjust this. Oh, cool, we don't. So look, we're hanging. So the way that you can stay on here is if the wire degree change is less than 60 degrees, you stay on it on the path. If it's too sharp, then you fall off. Just like you hit something, except you just keep going, you're just not attached. And it's 60 degrees in any way. It's not just a left or right, and then you can angle it up super high or super low, like down there to Caterium when we need it. It's going to be very, very rigid. Wait, not rigid. That's not the right word. Like, it's going to be difficult to do that, to maintain it. Hiya! Booyah. Okay, now... Damage. We're going to do this. Connect it to here. Do that. And we did not lose any power at all, which is great. Alright, so now I do need the chainsaw to get rid of all this flora that's here. Transport truck station. That, and then we'll do this out just a little bit more, just make sure there's enough room to turn. There we go. That's better. All right, fuel. We're going to transfer it. This is going to be a load station. So click. Click. Then cool. Alright, so then we're gonna go here and then station. I don't know. Sticks. Splitter. Oh, I don't know why I put it that way. Splitter. Because this is the fuel, the gas can, fuel, there, and then I have to power these things. Just make sure that it's a flat ground here. Then we don't need to worry about, because that's going to be the like main station. So the truck's going to pull up there, or I may just dismantle the truck down at the, or the tractor down at the, at base, and then zip line up here, put the tractor down there, and then drive it back and do the loop that way. This is super convenient, and I think we are at the same rate as the tiles. I think, don't quote me. I think it definitely feels that way. This is super convenient right here. I like it. And then when we get back, we can see if we jump off that platform at the top, come back down this way, if it's going to be the same. Which we, because we want to land on that platform there. Power that. We're gonna unload here. There we go. And then it's gonna come out of these two. Then we can kind of rig it in between there. Or actually, we'll probably run it back this way. Run it down to the ground. And then back over this way. Around everything. Or up and over that. Go around and then over there. Sweet. Do that. And I do want to set up some sort of storage facility here. Ooh, I made it. Nice. Yep, we're not going to do that, so we're going to come under here, which we're going to eventually close this off. I'll actually come up to where the storage is for it. And sometimes, like once we get everything going, I think it'd be good to have a central storage unit, or central storage area. Ooh. Probably go to here as with the steel factory. We'll go here. Now the question, that's not the way we want that facing. We want it facing that way, right here at the end. I'm actually liking these, so I'll set those to 5. Not 90 degrees, but we'll deal with this as is. So we got that there. And I want to put it there. I am going to extend this here so that I can put the iron here at the very end. So this is going to be iron, that's going to be coal, and they're going to come in, and the foundries logistics are going to be, it's probably going to turn out of that into logistics being this row, and then foundries being that row, going up a level to deal with the different, or down. We could do that down to deal with the forging of the material. Man, I still really like this right here. It's kind of chaotic, but super organized, and I like it. See, you can't slide. Like I was running, can't slide. So this is a 1, slide. 2, oh, I guess 2, you can't slide. Unless you're on the, unless you have another thing. Okay, so we're gonna go program the truck now. Holding shift to go faster. So many resources over there. There's a few iron nodes there. There's a limestone there. There's another limestone right up there. Deuterium. Copper over there, I think somewhere. Uranium, I think, is right up there. I can't remember. And then over here we have more coal nodes there with a little bit of iron. Copper, no, that one's copper. That's iron. There's 2 nodes there for coal and 2 over there for it. Whee! And that's what happens when you're either A, not paying attention, or B, when you are wanting, or if you're trying to go to a wire that is just single connected, or you're trying to get to a wire that's greater than 60 degrees, you just go flying off. You start recording. We're going to load. And I like to hit C, so when you move your mouse, the camera doesn't move. Close the loop to finish recording. And we will do so momentarily. So this is the reason why we did 1 meter increments, or 1 meter ramp, was to make vehicle transportation easier. And this is dependent, or our steel production at the moment is dependent on this being efficient. So then we're gonna let off the gas a little bit, kind of turn here. Unload cargo. That's great that we don't have to be super close to it to get this done. Veering off course just a little bit. I'm trying to keep the line that's in between where the driver is, like that section right in front of the driver, and then the cargo section right in between the line on the foundation. And it veers off just a little bit, or it's not, it veers too much, or I can't hit the button with very little correction very well. Path recording complete. So we're going to open up record menu. We're going to enable the autopilot, and we're going to save for full distribution. Save. So we do have coal distribution. It costs 24 coal per trip, which is completely fine. I'm 100% okay with that. So we're going to get off, and then it's just going to keep going. So, booyah. So how much coal did it take? Okay, Okay, so it took, we're not gonna count that one. So it had three things there. So we'll wait until it comes back so we can see how much it took, or how much it takes. And then you can also hit map to see where your truck is at. Tractor. So it's turning around now, making a comeback. Can't even do that. Alright. Look at that little tractor go. About to come up. We're about to be able to see him. Be right about here. Yep. Right there, right before he, right as he's passing that, this cliff. It's only the wheels, nothing else. There we go. So it had 3, and it almost got another 3 here in the, we were able to produce another 3. Oh. Oh, it could take a lot. Okay. That's good to know. We're gonna come up here, we're gonna zip line to that last platform, so just two platforms away. And the truck is gonna beat us. Well, ooh, excuse me, that was rude. So, we're actually going faster than the truck. For the tractor. I don't think we'd go faster than the Explorer, though. Alright, so here we are. I'm going to run, sprint, and jump, and then open up the parachute at the last, as I descend. And then we're going to try to make it all the way to the power tower at where the truck station is. We're gonna actually shift outside of here a little bit so we don't hit the any other towers that give us wrong estimates. Yeah, this is really close. This is gonna be really, really close. Oh, dang, I totally can do it. And the truck definitely surpassed us doing this. So I wonder, can I make it there? I don't think I can. Ooh. We can. But we definitely can't make it to the copper. That's good to know. Uh, we'll do 4 foundries to start with, which means we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, and then probably 2 more, and then sure. Stations probably need 50. We'll do 70. Need some belts. That's wire. Ooh, not that many. Probably only we'll do 20. And then let's see, what else do we need? Nah, that's it for now. I like the thing goes. Oh, and the cool thing with the parachute, we could just jump off there and then come get the concrete that we need. Okay, so I'm gonna actually scroll down here a little bit. Ooh, we actually have all of that we kind of need. I don't know why I decided to run the copper. Obviously didn't need it. Oh, I was holding shift down, by the way, too. I just realized this is normal, like this is regular forward, and then this is shift. So shift definitely gives you a speed boost when using a parachute. Did not know that before. Go here, chomp, 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 and chomp. There we go. That's better. I got tired of running and jumping up there. Okay. That. Wait. Yeah. What I could do is I could do like all the coal, which is over there, all the coal production over here. And then do iron up on this one, and then foundries here. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Production, foundry. We'll do it there so we have one full space to walk around everything. Four, 5. Whatever. Oh no, that was off center. Dang. Okay. That. That. And then we need to do this one kind of over here because of Whew. I'm glad that worked. Although you do that. That and that. This. No, stop. There we go. If I can turn this in the right direction. Oh my god. The reason I wanted to put the other foundries out was to try and get the spacing right for those, which obviously doesn't matter at this particular moment in time. Oh dang, that was a 90-degree angle. Nice. So 45, 90, 180. We're gonna do one of these. And we're gonna turn this other way. That. This. Here. Here, and here, here. Ooh, that is lame. Alright, so it's there. Hmm. Okay, sweet. We do have one more row to deal with. So, see how it gets dark here? This is part of the upgrade, or update, where it gets pretty dark. So if you have things that are covered, you really do need to have lights. Okay. Still pokes through, but whatever. That's what we got. Nope, not steel pipe. Steel beams. Probably need to turn it that way. Ooh, nice. Another perfect 90-degree angle. That was not expected at all. Okay, so this would be split into 3. Then for steel pipes, and we will do here. Few clicks. Right there. There. Booyah. Just grab one of these guys. Put it here. And here. And here. Go 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Organization here. And here with merger here. There. A merger here. Go yoink. 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 There we go. Perfect. And I don't think those actually show up top. because we have the 2-meter foundation. Yeah, I honestly don't think they do. They're not showing up. I'm not seeing anything. Get rid of this temporary thingamajig. Temporary system. I feel like that one's important. And now it's not. Yep, cool. Alright, now we can clear this out because all of this was for steel production. And we do have going, so we're gonna go ahead and continue down the Caterium route. So this is what we need to get to. Smart splitter. And so we need to make AI limiter. Which I don't think we can. Oh, yeah, we can. Sweet. So us being able to do smart splitters now is so helpful because as you saw earlier with I didn't point it out, but our iron plate production is being stifled by not having enough storage. So then we're going to add a smart splitter before the storage unit, and us doing so will allow us to say, hey, if everything in the storage unit is full, we're going to send the overflow this other direction, and that other direction is going to lead to the awesome sink, and it's going to continuously give us tickets and resources so we can make so we can beautify everything. It's going to be fantastic. So we're also waiting for the steel pipes to produce what we need them to produce. And then once that happens, we can get the, after advanced steel production, we can then go on to Mark III miners, or Mark II miners, excuse me. And then we're going to hand build 2 parts to replace 2 miners. The iron that's supplying the steel production, and the coal that's producing the steel production. After that, just so we can keep it up to date, or upgrade it, and so on and so forth, because we're going to need a lot of steel beams, these guys right here. After we get done with this stack of Caterium ore, we're going to go ahead and make all the quick wire, and then we're going to make AI limiters. And we need 10 AI limiters to unlock smart splitters. And once we get to the Mark II miners, we can get to Mark III belts easier, and that's going to help the coal production, or the both of those things are going to work in tandem to help the coal production for the steel frame, or for the steel production, and then the iron for the steel production. And then we can work on getting everything else that we need. And then we can here shortly, probably in like the next 2 or 3 sessions from now, we are should be able to start messing with some blueprints, which those are kind of fun. But I am a complete noob when it comes to that. Alright, that's enough of that for there. We're gonna do these, and it takes so much Caterium to make these, so it's ends up being I don't know why I'm doing so much math today, but one ore makes 5 quick wire, so this is, or 1 ingot makes 5 quick wire, so this is 4. Each AI limiter is 4 ingots, and then each ingot is 3 Caterium ore, so that's 12 ore to get this. To make one of them. Oh, I don't have enough iron plate. Really should upgrade iron plates, but I shouldn't be needing them as drastic once you get to Mark III stuff, because yeah, ooh, that's not good. I don't want that. No, so it won't be as starved for them once you get to Mark III stuff, because we're gonna be starved for steel beams. Booyah! So awesome sink and smart splitter. So we have everything that we need. The only thing that we don't have is room here to put the smart splitter. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop that. Stop that. And temporarily do this. We can do that. Okay. And we're gonna do this. And see how this is any, so if we wanted to, if we're doing like, if this was a, if this was like something that was making 3 different things, or if we were putting them all in one line for for steel pipes and steel beams, then we can use this to go, hey, to the left we want steel beams, and then to the right we want steel ingot. But in this case, we're going to do any overflow, and any is fine since there's only one resource coming here, but we should really do iron plates. And then once we exit, those settings will take place. There we go. There's that. Then there's that. So we have, this is, alright, so once this does get full again, it's just gonna send everything else over there, but we're missing a really important thing, and that is painting it, everything. I want to paint it black. Oh dang, we missed the save to get that. That's slightly unfortunate. But this should help out here. We got that, and let's, that was a weird jump for me to do, but that's okay. Why is this one? Yeah, see, we're not producing enough iron to even back up anything or to even saturate this, which is why the steel pipes are suffering a little bit for production wise, but we do have enough of that. Now we need to get copper, concrete. Do we have enough concrete? We do have enough concrete. So we'll go get copper wire. Copper wire, and then we'll go get rotors. Then we should get out of advanced steel production. Great, and then we can work on the other one. What? Logistics Mark II, I think. I knew I couldn't get to that platform from where I was at, so we're gonna try this. I don't think we're gonna make it there. We can get to the lower floor, but not to the upper floor, which is what I wanted to get to. Take those. here, do those, this, and this. And then hit the button.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container, enhanced conveyor belt efficiency, as well as the ability to store excess power for later use. An additional project part can now be constructed. Further progress to the next phase is now possible.
So we now have Mark II miners. Did we already get the manufacturer? No, we couldn't have. Oh, that's the next stuff. Okay, so we're gonna do Logistics Mark III, which we can do. So I'm gonna wait 10 minutes before calling it a night because I really want to get this done for that. Oh yeah, because I was like, why do I have so many steel beams? And I realized it was because of this setup that we had here. Go in there like we're gonna actually change anything at this exact moment in time. So we're just gonna make Caterium stuff because this would be great. Actually, before we continue with that, we're gonna go to production. Then we're gonna go to see if we can get these. So we have 2 Mark II miners. So we need 28 encased industrial beams. So just to put this in perspective, so steel ingots is this recipe: 3 ore, 3 copper, or 3 iron ore, 3 copper. Or not copper, 3 coal, 3 iron ore, makes 3 steel ingots. And then you take 4 steel ingots to make 1 steel beam. And then you take 4 steel beams here to make 1 encased industrial steel beam. Or encased industrial beam. Which ends up 4, 16, so 4 steel beams times 4 steel ingots is 16 times 3 is 48. So to make 1 of these we need 48 iron, 48 coal. And I know it says 4, but we're just gonna make 3 because it doesn't take into account that there's a miner already there. So, like, it doesn't count as the recipe. So see how it's 3 of 2, or 3 out of 2? It's not counting the one that we're replacing. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So we should have just like a constant flow regardless. So it's 240 parts, but our Mark II belts only hold a maximum of 120, which is our problem of getting everything there. The good news is that's only Mark I's going that way. So that's why it's important for us to get Mark II miners, or Mark III belts going, which is going to be with Logistics Mark III. So because we have that, and I didn't realize that we had Mark II miners until we completed it, I'm gonna come up here and get this taken care of before I forget. And then probably still have some time, so we may be able to start doing some coal power stuff, or not coal power, shoot, what's it called? um, like battery backups behind those, which is what I would like. No, that's the air. I was like, what is that? And it's the arrows for the truck, which is back over that way. Like, where did it like fall off or something? I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Oh, so what I'm doing here is I'm hitting the middle mouse button to get a Mark 1 miner, and then I'm hitting E so I can cycle through. But since I only have 2, I only have to hit E once. If you hold E while you have a part selected, that's how you get this menu. We're gonna do that. But everything is already Mark 2. So now we have to go back. Holding shift, we speed up just a hair. There's looks like a copper node and a limestone node right next to each other. Those look like all iron. Right, 2 of them, and then we need explosives to get that one. I think I'm going to build my next outpost base area over there after Caterium, because Caterium's somewhat important. Okay, I'm going to try something crazy. Oh, I missed it. Oh, that took so much health out. Okay, power. Oh yeah, that's the one that I destroyed, but it didn't want me to destroy it. Wood. It's grass. Wrong one. Here, we can make stators. We can make 30 of them. Thus far, based off the pipes. See, there's always something to do in Satisfactory. A never-ending game. And then even when you do have stuff that you're like, hey, this is perfect, I have all the space elevator parts done, which the last bit of space elevator parts is ridiculous. Space elevator parts are done, got this other thing done, all this. You can still make everything way more aesthetic. I don't know why I climbed up there, because I need to come down here for pipes. Alright, that's kind of annoying. is off by 1 click. Look at this. One little click. Well, that's fine. We'll have enough pipes. I just need to get more copper wire. I just read that. Ooh, nice. And I didn't realize the timer was up for the drop pod, or the drop pod thingy. Geronimo! Holding shift so I go faster. Ooh, made it. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Booyah!
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container and enhanced conveyor belt efficiency.
So I'm gonna make the power storage stuff because I think that's, you know, just emergency backup power. I think is fantastic to have. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna upgrade the belts that I need to Mark III, so that we can fully utilize the Mark II miners that we have. And then after I'm done with that, we're gonna call it, and then we'll pick this up next time. Probably tomorrow. I may do another 2 sessions tomorrow, 1 in the morning, 1 in... Not sure yet. Kind of depends on how the day goes. And done. That. Come over yonder. And I want to build another row here. Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, dang. Okay, that's fine. I guess we could just get rid of one. There we go. So now, if we click on here, we have a battery power, and it says that it's gonna charge in this amount of time, and this amount of time that it charges is dependent on what's being consumed right now. But as long as it's charging, I'm happy with it. And then once it gets to 100, it's gonna tell us how much, like how long it's gonna actually be. So stored charges, cool. Charge rate is that. So this gives you just a little bit more detail, and this fluctuates. This is the difference between what's currently being produced up here, this black line, and then what's currently being consumed, which is this. So this is a way that you just don't waste the difference of this power, because it really is kind of a waste. That's probably going to be the biggest waste, but rather be producing way too much power than not enough of it. I didn't realize I grabbed it. Here we go. Fine, we'll climb up here. There we go. Such a pain. We'll go to the far one first. Just because it's further away, we can get there. Should be super quick. I do have steel beams. It's nothing but wheels and a chassis or suspension. And oh, we go. Boom. Oh yeah, Mark III belts. See, nice, smooth flow. That's great. Right before it dropped everything or it came in. Yeah. Take off. Ooh yeah. That should be a significant boost in coal production and to saturate that. But we do need to make all the whole line from the truck station all the way through all of the splitters to be Mark III. We need to do the same thing with the iron ore. I might have said copper. Oh wow, Now I'm getting coal confused with copper and copper. Wow, multiple different things. Although compressed coal with a lot of heat, also known as a diamond, could be considered stuff in your coffers. Oh no, the truck's beating us. Thought we were faster than the truck. The zipline is definitely faster because we were losing against the truck, and now we're winning against the truck. Now we're flowing. Yeah, that's what I want to see. This is really more just because I can. now this one's filling up, which is great, and then it's being constantly produced. So this one is filling up, which is great. So now it's just going to continue to stockpile over. We already need to add an awesome sink. So these carry 270, so it's a little bit more than double, which is great. But we do need this part splitter, and I'm missing rotors, which I can find. Over yonder. I'm gonna make it. Yes. But I do need to define this as overflow and full. Now it's gonna go ahead and start shooting over the extra coal, so the truck station never gets backed up, or shouldn't ever get backed up. And so that can keep going, and now we have a constant flow of incoming tickets. And the only reason I'm doing, the reason I'm doing this here instead of, you know, over on this side, is because we're consuming pretty much all of these resources anyway, or pretty close to it. And this is already full, and we have, like, these aren't consuming, like, these are all operating, like, fully for on the coal side, and this keeps, like, stopping here, but this line right here, before I put the splitter on, kept stopping. And I'm probably gonna have to do that over here, too, somewhere. I mean, I could, but I'm probably not going to, because iron's garbage. I'm gonna actually use that coal for something else. I just don't remember what it is right now. And it's gonna be less effective when we start expanding this, which we can look about doing next time on Dragon Ball Z. I'm just kidding. About the Dragon Ball Z episode thing. But do I actually have enough for this? No. Next time we'll do blueprints, and then we'll start getting lots of stuff set up. So we're gonna go ahead and save game here, and we've spent almost 11 hours in this run so far, and I'm pretty happy with my progress so far. I think this is the best setup that I've done for the initial startup of what I've done to make sure everything's as efficient as I can get it, without hyper-focusing on efficiency. And the reason we're doing these separate little factories, like steel production and iron plates and screws way over there, and this is the only oddity right here in the middle. But the reason we're doing that is because when we get to a point, we're going to have drones. I want to have a drone on top of every building, or like on top of every factory that pulls the resources into a central hub. That would be amazing, and I can't wait for that to happen. But we're kind of far off from that happening at the moment, anyway. But we're gonna keep it rolling as we keep moving towards our goal of getting everything to a central location and all resources to a central location, preferably without any vehicles or trains. Well, land-based vehicles or trains. That we're going to do everything with drones. That's the goal. To do everything with drones, but we're pretty far away from doing that. So y'all have a great rest of your night, and I will catch y'all next time I'm on.